Gentlemen, is the clean room. And here we complete the final assembling and programming of the memory chips. The air you're breathing is filtered 19 times to ensure no contamination of these electronics.
What is the function of these devices?
The exact function?
Come now, Chapman. We gave you your clearance.
Yes, General, I'm sorry. Purity becomes a habit. These chips contain the recall codes for the new MX missile. It's quite a responsibility.
Ah, now I understand. That's a very good habit.
Well, should we go take a look at the stealth project? You know, we're making some of the radar jamming devices. Go right ahead. I'll be with you in a sec. Gene.
Oh, yeah.
Could you demo the Pershing controller after lunch? Debbie's sick.
Sure, I'd be glad to.
You all right?
I'm fine. I'm fine, really.
All right, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
So how'd it go?
Scary. I mean, I looked up and there was Chapman staring right at me.
Well, he didn't see anything, did he?
I don't think so, but he's looking at me all the time. I really think he suspects something. Mark, I don't know if I can go through with this.
Of course you can. You've already broken the ice. Twice more and we're home free. So think what's at stake here.
Do you really think that we can stop this missile program?
Once they find out that we have the MX software and are prepared to publish it, they'll be forced to negotiate with the Russians. We won't give them any choice.
Don't look.
What?
Don't look. Mr. Chapman just walked in. He's got those men from the Pentagon with him.
You having lunch with your boyfriend?
He's coming over here.
Cool it, Gene. I know it.
He's coming.
Well, didn't know this was one of your haunts.
It's not really. Mark's taking me lunch today.
Mark Travers, West Side Video.
Ronald Chapman, Betatron, but I guess Gene told you all about us.
Actually, no. She won't even tell me what freeway she takes to work in the morning.
Well, enjoy your lunch. Nice to meet you, Mr. Travers.
There are football games and video games, movies and television, but the greatest adventures of all are in great literature. Mythology, allegory, symbolism, heroes, weaklings, diabolical villains. They were all around long before Marvel Comics. Long before. For example, romantic passion. Homework assignments, a long book report. Love and literature, your choice material, nothing in this century, due on Wednesday.
I can help you pick a book to read.
Thanks, Alan. I can take care of it. Man, what a project. Love and literature? Yeah, it's a drag. Okay. Guys, I can take care of this for all of us.
I think it's fantastic. An end to the torture of homework.
I think it's cheating.
Alice, this is what machines were meant for. To take the drudgery out of thought.
I don't care what you call it. I still think getting off to do your homework isn't right.
Hey, watch out! Hey, slow down. Boy, is he in some hurry, the creep.
Yeah, probably late for the Knicks. Live from New York. Lucky creep.
Certainly it's nice to have your own satellite dish. Come on, let's get to work.
Okay, so what if Miss Vance finds out?
I mean, I don't know what you guys are worried about. All the reports will look different.
Let's start with the Library of Congress.
I mean, this is what I call gnarly.
I didn't know you had an account there.
I don't.
Does Farley know?
Of course he knows. I traded him research on computer crimes for 10 hours on his account. First keyword. How about love? Okay, next keyword.
Classics.
Good. Love and the classics. And I will say crimes of passion. Alice, any ideas?
No, thanks. I'm going to do my project the old-fashioned way. I'm going to work on it. See you guys.
I'm sure she'll be back in a day or two begging for our research. Romantic tragedy. That should do it. Okay, now when the listing's complete, we can download for the book of choice and search for relevant phrases.
Meanwhile, anybody feel like a movie?
I'm in.
Way to go. While we're having all the fun, Ralph's doing all the work.
Man, that was scary.
Yeah, mutants in the stores coming out at night to slime you.
Okay, guys, time to choose our books. All right, ready.
Oh, I just love to read Jane Eyre.
Jimmy?
And my evening wouldn't be complete without Anna Karenina. In fact, I may read it twice.
And for myself, Portrait of a Lady. Remember, Ralph isn't going to write your piece. He's just going to pull out relevant phrases like swooning, hot flushes, unrequited, etc.
Richie, this is great. Jeremy, you want to ride home with me? You better believe it. I'm not going to ride home alone with those sewer mutants. I mean, no way.
Fatal error 37. Oh, no, not that.
Ricky, you're going to be late for school. Ricky, you're going to be late for school. Darling, what's wrong?
Shortly after 5 this morning, Ralph had a fatal systems error. I tried to reboot him.
Oh, it's all right, Cheryl. I'm sure Ricky didn't mean... What did you mean?
Is Ralph dead?
You could say that. His death is the absence of an operating system.
Oh, it's okay, darling. Hush now. Your brother is just being a little melodramatic. She's only 7. Don't scare her like this.
Mom, you don't understand. All of Ralph's proms were burnt out.
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure you'll be able to fix it. Hush now, darling. Proms or no proms, I want you at school on time. So, eat up. Both of you.
Mom, didn't you put a new battery in that clock?
Yeah, about a month ago.
I thought. Weird. Really weird.
I'd be scared after death.
Sorry, Jack. Don't worry, you got a few minutes yet.
Well, where is it?
Hey, will you relax? It's right here. Thank you. It's right here. Now just calm down a second. Everything is fine.
No, everything is not fine. Mr. Chapman knows something. I'm sure of it, Mark.
Now just because he saw us having lunch together.
No. I'm not talking about us having lunch together. He wants to see me. I was leaving work last night, and he said he wanted to see me today.
Okay, Jean, now get hold of yourself. Don't fall to pieces on me. This is really important to everybody. Think of it. A chance for peace. And you're doing a great job, honey. I mean, wonderful. Just a little while longer. Then we can be together. You and me. Huh?
But if I get caught, what am I...
You won't get caught. Trust me. Trust me. Okay. I think it's time.
Oh, Mark, I'm late
No,
now.
wait a minute. I'll see you after work tonight. The first place we met. Okay? I think you might take this.
I told you, I'm good at this. I told you, I'm good at this.
You're not serious.
Yes, I'm serious.
You mean Ralph didn't do any of the work?
I already told you, Ralph had a complete system failure. Everything was lost.
Even my Christmas list?
Yes, Alice, even your Christmas list.
That's just great. Now we only have a couple of days. But can't you fix Ralph by tonight?
I'll tell you after computer class. I'm going to use the school system to make a new BIOS.
I said this wasn't gonna work. No, you didn't. Okay, well, I thought it.
In all my experience with microprocessors, what happened last night has got to be the weirdest.
Morning, Gene.
Morning.
Okay. Let's see. So this morning we're doing 1570 to 1580. That's the case. 1571, 72.
Mr. Chapman, it's Mr. Horton for you.
Well, tell him to wait. 73, 74,
I thought he said it's quite
75.
urgent.
Yes, Mr. Horton. No, we already discussed that.
Don't you think it's kind of hot in here?
No, but I wouldn't mind if you took something off.
I bet you wouldn't. Would you please go check the thermostat?
For you, Angel, anything.
Yes, Mr. Horton. Yes, I understand. Right, yeah, well, they're always in a panic. No, we can step that up. No, all right, goodbye.
That seems fine.
Thank you.
All right, where were we?
Remember,
76, 77, 78, 79, and 80. Horton's in a panic because the Pentagon wants 2 more of these devices by tomorrow. Got your glove?
don't worry about it. I think we can get a batch of these programmed today.
Well, means we won't have time for our talk. But between you and me, I just wanted to know whether you might be interested in a little promotion.
Promotion?
Yes.
Really? I don't know what to say.
Well, it's not official, so don't say anything yet.
Thank you.
I think this is gonna work. Backup disc pays off once more.
You think Ralph will be okay? We got a chance of getting that work done?
It looks pretty good. The thing that bothers me is I still can't figure out what went wrong in the first place.
You mean it could happen again?
That's what I'm afraid of.
You know, it's funny, but with Ralph not working, this place seems kind of empty.
Yeah, like when you go on vacation and you've already taken the dog to the kennel.
Well, hopefully this program will bring Ralph back. Now we just have to wait. Happening. He's reconstructing himself.
You did it! I can't believe you did it! You called off he instead of it.
Yeah, I heard that.
Slip of the tongue.
Hello, Richie. I am ready now.
Okay, back in business. Not a moment too soon either. Yeah, right. Well, let's run the program. We still have some heavy-duty homework to get in by Wednesday.
Never fear. By breakfast tomorrow, if nothing else goes wrong, it will be done.
Julie, check and see what's happened to my car on Monday. Scooter's out of the shop. Oh, and reschedule that meeting with Gene Phillips. By the way, what is she so jumpy about? See what you can find out. That's all I need. Some red-haired maniac on a bike doing 90 on this road.
Он здесь. Слушайте, он здесь.
Oh, send a letter. No, make that a telegram to General Perkins at the Pentagon. Tell him that all programming will be completed by...
Все хорошо вышло. Прекрасно, товарищ. Прекрасно. I missed you so much today.
You did?
Yeah.
Glad. I missed you too.
So, how'd it go?
Oh, it went good. I got the new chip, and I was wrong about Chapman.
How's that?
He wasn't suspicious at all. He wanted to see me about a promotion. You know, I think he likes me a little bit.
I really wish I'd known that.
Why? You're jealous.
No.
You're jealous.
Yes, of course I am. It's just that I wouldn't have worried about you. You know, a few more days, we'll be home free.
I know, and I can't wait.
Neither can I.
Certainly. Yes, sir. I know how important it is. We have 15 units looking. Yes, sir. As soon as we know anything. Right. Is it past your bedtime?
What's the matter? You haven't found him yet?
Found who?
Well, Chapman from Betatron.
I don't know what you're babbling about, Farley.
You know, these police scanners are really something, Quinn. Like this. A blue Fairmont, registration 1DQD395, handle code 2, occupant, possible abduction. Does this sound familiar?
No.
You must have been working on a very sensitive project, don't you think?
I'll tell you what I think. I think this is something you should not get into. I think you should do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. Get rid of your little radio. It's going to get you into big trouble. It's good advice. Cheap.
Вы меня принимаете. Вы меня принимаете.
Я принял сигнал, все нормально. Я все понимаю. Хорошо. Спокойно. Все будет хорошо. Удачи снова. Хорошо.
Все хорошо, товарищ. Операция должна быть завершена завтра.
Хорошо. Очень хорошо, отлично. Приготовьте, пожалуйста, точную дату приема сигнала. Я буду ждать. Удачи!
Morning, Lieutenant.
I didn't make any impression on you whatsoever, did I? What are you doing here? What makes you think this is anything other than what it appears to be?
Which is?
A typical traffic fatality?
Since when does the lieutenant in charge of detectives deal with a typical traffic fatality?
Maybe I just needed a change of pace.
Maybe. So that's our car, huh?
Sir, thought you'd like to see this. I found it on the seat.
Thanks.
You know, Quinn, People tell me that this guy was supervising a real hush-hush project for the government.
People talk too much.
Oh,
This thing's on, but it's too wet to work.
take the cassette out. Now wind it back a little. Okay.
Red-haired maniac on a bike doing 90 on this road. Oh, send a letter. No, make that a telegram to General Perkins at the Pentagon. Tell him that all programming will be completed by... Oh, and reschedule that meeting with Gene Phillips. By the way, what is she so jumpy about? See what you can find out.
Gene Phillips. Look. You gotta sit on this one.
Hi, my name is Richie Adler. I'm from across the street. I think we seem to be having some problem with interference from your satellite dish.
Don't be ridiculous. It's a receiving dish. How can you be having interference?
Well, I don't know. But I noticed this morning it was pointed directly at our house.
So it was pointed at your house. So what? I can point it anywhere I like. You got a problem? Take it to the FCC. Now get out of here.
Yes. Who are you?
I'm Lieutenant Quinn, LAPD. I'd like to speak with you for a moment.
Okay, about what?
Could we get a little privacy?
Sure. Ellie, could you excuse us for just a minute, please?
Sometime last night, probably on his way home, your supervisor, Ronald Chapman, was killed in a car crash.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. Why are you telling me this?
You may have been the last person to talk to him. One of your coworkers saw you talking to him just before he left, in fact.
Yeah, I was talking to him. He was going to get me a promotion, or he's going to help try to get me a promotion. Would you mind my asking why you're questioning me? You just said it was an accident.
No, I believe I said it was a car crash. I hope so. I'm trying to find out if it was an accident. He hadn't been drinking, had he?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Miss Phillips, have you been having any personal problems lately?
No. Why would you ask that?
That's just part of my job. Well, I think I found out what I needed to know. Call me if you think of anything you want to tell me. Thanks for your time.
Yeah. Marcia, would you cover for me for just a minute, please? Thanks.
Mark, I know I'm sorry, but I had to call you. Listen, Mr. Chapman's dead. And accident, there was this cop there, and he was asking me a lot of questions, and I got really nervous. I don't know if I can. Do we have to also go to enough? Oh, fine. Okay. Bye.
What are we going to tell Miss Vance? We saw it today and tonight. Are you kidding me? This is a disaster. I have an end-of-the-term paper for Mad Max, 2 math projects for the Crusher, and besides, I promised to take Becky to Magic Mountain.
Oh, man, that's nothing. I got 2 term papers for Mad Max.
Excuse me, you guys give me a headache. If we can figure out a way to get Travers off the air, we can get the whole thing done tonight.
You mean you don't have to program Ralph all over?
No, this time I got everything shut off in time.
Oh, I sure hope you're right. I mean, let's face it, we're looking at an F here.
Okay, now the question is, what's Travers up to anyway? If he is sending signals, where is he sending them? Maybe he's phoning home. Maybe. Here goes my free computer time. Northern Hemisphere. 34 degrees, 8 minutes. 118 degrees, 30 minutes. Okay, now the mystery is, what's Travers pointing the dish at? Let's see. USA Courier 1B, Canada Alouette 1, Saturn SA7, Interstat 2D.
Look at all that junk up there. Wow, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, but up there isn't where he's pointing the dish. See, my house is about due west of Travers, and he pointed the dish about 3 degrees above the horizon. Let's see. Okay. Saturn SA7, Alouette 1, Salyut 6, Apollo 13 panel. Salyut.
Salyut? What's that?
It's a space station. I think it belongs to the Russians.
Oh, man.
I've reloaded all the books. Nothing else goes wrong. We should be in good shape in the morning.
Hey, as long as we get it done.
In case something does go wrong again, you guys aren't too late to just study the way I did.
Yes, we are. We're committed to making this thing work.
I don't understand how some people will spend days figuring out how to do something on a computer when it would only take hours with a pencil.
Look at it this way. Pencils are boring. Computers are fun. It's simple, really.
All right, where's the spy? I'm ready.
Great.
Hey, Farley.
What's up, Farley? Glad you can make it.
How you doing? Good. Fun, real fun, huh? Yeah, I see a dish. And I see a house and a Volkswagen Bug and motorcycle and a woman in a hurry getting in there. And what can I say? It's incriminating.
Folly, you've got to take this seriously. Now, Travers is pointing his dish right at Salute. You know the Russian Salute?
Yes.
And we know he's transmitting stuff because our homework keeps getting lost.
Oh, well, that proves it. Oh, look, guys, I don't know. Maybe Travers is into something. We'll check it out tomorrow.
What if tomorrow's too late? Suppose Travers is beaming stuff to Moscow.
Well, that story would make my week. Make my year. But, Richie, it's just not enough to go on. A suggestion that you sleep on it and see how it looks in the morning. And then we'll check it out, I promise. I got an article to write. I gotta go to work. If anything happens, you guys call me, okay?
I don't understand how a man who told us he believes in flying saucers can be so square.
Baby, I'm sorry, but I got so scared I had to call you.
Yes, I know. Where exactly did you call from?
From a payphone.
In the plant.
In the plant. What difference does it make where I called you from?
The difference is, stupid, is that you were followed today.
Stupid?
It's an old trick. What your people call page 1.
What are you talking about, my people?
A good operative shakes up a suspect, retires, observes reaction. Your reaction was to call me.
Baby, I don't know what you're talking about, but you really are scaring me.
Where's the chip? The master chip.
I really don't know what you're doing, but I really don't want any part of it.
Virginie.
If we wake up rabies, it's all over.
Don't say it. Say what? Whatever you're going to say. Stephen, call dispatch. Make sure the morning shift gets a full description of the VW and the bike.
Dispatch, this is Steven. A VW and a bike, huh?
You got any idea what it's like to spend 9 hours on a bum stakeout?
Brown, age 25. Last seen driving
Who and why?
convertible, black over yellow.
Gene Phillips, the Chapman murder.
1.5.
Turning into possible espionage, and the FBI is getting involved.
Approximately 35.
Couldn't leave a drop, huh?
Black jacket riding
Is it a big black bike?
Yeah.
Last seen traveling east.
Oh!
34 feet.
You know something about that?
Yeah, I do.
What?
Ну, товарищ, как говорят, it's a breeze. Я пишу, тащу, о Черного моря.
I'll take Club Med over the Black Sea any day, huh?
передачи. Это дурацкая американская тарелка. Мы должны двигаться.
Едем. Ivan. I'll blow you away.
Richie, I was afraid this would happen. These men are from the government. Are you going to arrest him?
We may just give him a medal.
All right. Congratulations, Richie.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Way to go.
And I'm pleased to be able to say the class turned in very good work on the whole. However, some members of our class chose not to do the assignment. Richie Adler, Hamilton Parker, Jeremy Saldino.
Miss Vance, we do have an explanation, but I'd rather tell you in private.
I don't think so, Richie. I think the members of this class that did the assignment are entitled to hear it.
We decided to let Ralph do some of the donkey work.
Donkey work?
Yes, ma'am. Anyway, weird things happened. Things became magnetized and clocks stopped, that type of thing. I know it sounds crazy, but it's really quite simple.
Then tell it to us simply.
The UHF radiation from the dish the Russians were using wiped out Ralph and our homework.
I see. A Russian dish.
No, ma'am, a Russian spy. Oh, but don't worry, the FBI caught him.
Hamilton, Jeremy, do either of you have anything to say before I pass sentence?
Yes, ma'am. We have a note.
A note? This is a note from the FBI. Apparently, congratulations are in order for the four of you. But not from me. I'm not the FBI. And since the three of you chose not to complete my assignment, there will be a special test just for you on Friday. 20 questions made up by me on the book I'm going to assign you to read. Hamilton, Little Women. Jeremy, Jane Eyre. And Richard, since you were the ringleader, your test will be on both Little Women and Jane Eyre.